guys, what's going on? It is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Thank you for clicking on this video because it is going to be a good one. We are here joined by Fetty, who is top 40 ladder right now using, well, he's using a very interesting Graveyard Freeze Fire Spirit deck with Hunter and with the Mini PEKKA. You can see his profile. Definitely a really solid player. By the way, guys, any of you guys, I mentioned it in one of my other videos. Actually, I'll be right back when we find a match. Alright guys, we are into our first match here, but yeah, any of you guys, dude, this hair is out of control here, guys. I need a haircut so bad, but COVID is cramping my style. Usually every day I'm like wearing the beanie here because, I don't know, man, I can't wear anything. Are you guys, anybody feel my pain out there? I need like a hairdresser friend or something. Anyway, guys, we got Fetty on the line today, an Italian pro player. This guy's tearing it up with fire spirits. I have one of your viewer voicemails, clashwithashhotline@gmail.com if you want to drop a voice memo to me, giving your balance change. Try to keep it to around like 10 to 30 seconds in length. That way I can actually play them without taking up the whole video. So we'll have some fire spirit ideas, but Fetty gets a lot of value and okay, all right. Missed the kite there, Fetty. It's okay, first time pressure. We're going against FatCat too. You guys know that he is the best PEKKA bridge spam player inside the entire game, so have our work cut out for us here. I also want to go ahead after the play-by-play on this match because we have to go ahead. What a way to start the video against FatCat, right? We have to do play-by-play here, but I do have his deck tips for you guys as well. Fetty kind enough to give kind of the text guide, which I will also include in the description of this video, along with my deck link as always, or your deck link as always. Anyway, here we go. Royale goes down the lane. The good thing about this deck, the beautiful thing about this deck, is you have the Mini PEKKA and the Hunter, two of the strongest cards right now in terms of defense against the meta. Mini PEKKA for all of those Mega Knights, Fire Spirits for Royal Hogs, along with the Hunter for Balloon, Hunter obviously for Royal Hogs as well, for Hog Rider, for any tank. You just got to unlock down. And one thing, I'll give you a little spoiler here, one thing about the deck tips is he says he uses defensive freezes quite a bit in this deck. Nice Fire Spirit value right there on that E-Wiz, right? So he used defensive freezes, especially against E-Golems, against Golems, and against Pekkas to get an optimal value out of his Hunter. Zap comes down, but FatCat does not work out. Hunter does stay alive, finishes off that Pekka in the right lane, and here we go in double elixir time. Minions are going to go ahead and chip away at that Ice Golem, forcing a Bandit out of the opponent. Now Bandit's at like 1 HP. We're going to have to respond to it. Do we have, we go freeze there. Interesting, that's 2 times kind of an unorthodox freeze has been used here in this match so far by Fetty. So Fetty goes ahead. I like the Inferno. I see the Inferno Tower emotes on the spectators. I love you, spectators. Here we go. It's going to be a Mini PEKKA Musketeer push into the PEKKA. Now, when they drop a PEKKA in the back like that, perfect time to Graveyard. The PEKKA's going to get distracted. He's going to go behind that Princess Tower. And meanwhile, check this out, guys. Fire Spirits connect to the tower. We have a Musketeer that is circumvented by that E-Wiz, but 15 seconds left here in regulation. This one's definitely going to be going to sudden death overtime, guys. The question is, can we stop this push in the right? We have a Musketeer way in the back. We have a kite going on with the Ice Golem. Bandit charges into that Ice Golem. Ice Golem will be dead in a second. We go with the defensive Graveyard here. So we've seen 2 defensive freezes, 1 defensive Graveyard, but that was a great option right there. Allows the Musketeer, along with those skeletons from the Graveyard, to finish off that PEKKA. And again, we're going to go on with the Earthquake this time on the PEKKA. I thought it was a Graveyard for a second. No, it is just the Earthquake, one of 2 spells in this deck. Actually, make it 3. Forgot that Graveyard is a spell. So we have Graveyard, we have Freeze, we have Earthquake, and we've used all 3 in several different fashions here in this first match. So we do get contact there, or I should say, FatCat gets contact on our right tower. Man, this guy is so good. It's going to be challenging to beat him, but we have a nice damage advantage so far. He has poison and minions in his deck. We're being able to really show already in this first match the value of both the freeze and the Graveyard on the defensive end. So Bandit thinks about going up. She goes down instead. We go with the defensive freeze again. 3rd defensive freeze. And now we have the Fire Spirits. Fire Spirits along with the Musketeer are going to finish off that Bandit. Now we'll have a little bit of minion damage to strike that. We have an Ice Golem in the cycle. Now we're in triple elixir time, ladies and gentlemen. What a way to start the video. Here we go. It's going to be a PEKKA in the back. We got a Royal Ghost coming our way in the right-hand lane. Musketeer reloaded by us. Behind our King Tower, we get a Hunter going in front. Let's see what he does. He goes with a poison value. 1 shot to the face. 2 shots to the face of that Royal Ghost. That's going to be down. We go to the Graveyard Freeze, guys. Graveyard Freeze. And Zap comes down by FatCat. He's able to keep it alive, but Earthquake's down, and that's going to be GG. FatCat can only laugh here. He gives the good luck. Man, what a victory to start out this video, guys. All right, let's go ahead into, well, let's check to see where he is, and let's go into match number 2. So he is 27th in the world. Be right back. All right, guys, let's go ahead and listen to my viewers' balance idea here.
Hey Ash, my idea for this video was a fire spirit barrel. So we all know that almost every spawner has a barrel form. We have the goblin barrel, the skeleton barrel, and the barbarian barrel. We are just missing the fire spirit barrel. It could be, in my opinion, air/ground unit. So the barrel would jump up in the air for a second, and then it would be on the ground for 1 second, and it will have a little bit of impact damage if it reaches the tower. So yeah, that's it. I hope you discuss this with your guests.
That's an interesting one. It's an air/ground card that it sounds like a barbarian barrel that jumps into the air. I don't know if that was like a fire spirit rework. He called it the fire spirit barrel. How about a spirit barrel, right? That just, I don't know, that has, it starts out as like a barbarian barrel, but instead of spawning a barbarian, it spawns fire spirits. Why not just keep it kind of simple like that? And we could use that instead of regular fire spirits. I don't know. Fetty might not be happy about that, right? He likes the regular fire spirits, and he's doing pretty well here, going against Vanna here with the Royal Giant Cycle deck. Let's see what we can do here. Mini PEKKA and Hunter. I mean, we have every counter necessary, whether you're talking about Royal Giant, whether you're talking about Golem, E-Golem, any of the big tanky cards in this game right now, even Royal Hogs. That's why Hunter is underused right now in this meta. You could probably make the same case about Fire Spirits. Anyway, guys, what do you think about my viewer's idea? What do you think about the Fire Spirit Barrel or the Spirit Barrel? Do we need another barrel in this game? Personally, I don't think it's an awful idea. I am against it, though. I think that we should find a more creative way to potentially rework the fire spirits, or just keep them the way they are. Maybe maybe a deck like Fetty's is a good use case for them. We've seen them actually have some pretty good use case in this very video so far, and just a match and a half in. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about fire spirits. We have a Mini PEKKA connecting. It's going to be a tower trade situation. Maybe. No, we have Hunter in hand. Man, Hunter and Mini PEKKA, those two cards, so strong. A lot of damage off our right tower here, though. Actually, a ton of damage, 316. But hey, there's not enough time left there. He needed one more hit. Goes with the Earthquake on the King Tower. That's going to be GG's 2 in a row. Let's go into the next match, guys. All right, guys, match number 3 here against Ryut. Ryut T has been on the channel before. Ryut T or Ryut. I'm going to go Ryut. Anyway, Ryut T is, he's definitely a really solid player. I would be scared to face him inside the arena. Here we are on top ladder, the tippity top, as the kids say in 1990. He's going against Lava Hound Goblin Hut here. So let's see what we got on our end of the arena. Well, you know, against Lava Hound, we have Hunter, we have Musketeer, we have Ice Golem to protect, we have a Fire Spirits for the pups to help out there. So we have some answers. We go Mini PEKKA in the back, and immediately that poison comes down. So trying to protect that Musketeer before she dies to the poison. Now we have the Hunter in cycle, but we don't have the Ice Golem anymore. Uh-oh. Freeze. It's freeze time, baby. Now, if that Hunter was just a little bit closer, he probably could have taken down everything, but hey, the Fire Spirits clean up very nicely there against that Flying Machine. Now, the opponent does have Flying Machine here, so Fire Spirits will kill a Flying Machine flat out. So we have Earthquake for the Goblin Hut, we have Fire Spirits for the Flying Machine. This guy's got to be playing Clone, though. Ryu, you playing Clone, man? Are you running Lava Clone? How dare you? I don't know. We'll see if he is, actually. Let's see. Spirit Goblin's going to finish off, or actually be finished off, just tanked for by that Ice Golem by Fetty. We go in with a Graveyard Push immediately after the Lava Hound comes down. Gives a nice opportunity to, Freeze is down here. Oh, Barbarrel in response. We'll get some damage. We have a nice damage advantage, but can we defend this with only 4 Elixir? I'm going to guess not. This looks like a tower down situation here, guys. Baby D does do us a favor running in front, or flying, excuse me, in front of that Lava Hound. Poison does come down again here. So, hey, we have Ice Golem in hand. We have Hunter in hand. We should be able to protect this. So, Ice Golem's down to tank. Nicely done, nicely done. Nice defense. The opponent does get the damage advantage here. 45 seconds left in regulation, and a Night Witch in the back. We go immediately again with the Graveyard here. We have Freeze in hand. Are we going to use it? We are going to use it, but Hunter and Baby D are unfrozen. If we had gotten that Baby D, we might have been able to get the tower there. We did not, however, so this is going to be a challenge. A big challenge. We're gonna have to go with like a naked Graveyard Freeze here. We have to. There's no way we can defend the tower, and Fetty knows it. He's going with the naked Graveyard right now. We'll get into the tips, by the way, in the next match. Freeze is down. Here we go. Bar Barrel, 435. No, it's gonna be our first loss of the video. We do have Earthquake in hand, but that's not gonna be enough here. Gonna need something a little bit more, and we don't have it. So unfortunately, with 70 HP, that's gonna be GG. Let's go ahead and move into the next one where we'll cover the deck tips from the pro himself. All right, guys, here we go. So some deck tips from my man Fetty. Give him a follow on Twitter, by the way. I'll have his information along with his player stats and profile. Thanks to statsroyale.com. All right, he says, sure. The Hunter is really important in this deck. It's always good to understand if the opponent has a balloon before using your Hunter. The Fire Spirits can be used at the bridge to make pressure if you don't have another play. The Freeze can be used on offense, but is really good for the defense. For example, against P.E.K.K.A, Golem, and E-Golem decks. The Hunter and the Mini PEKKA combined together with the Freeze will stop any single push in this game. The card combination is unexpected. This deck's card combination is unexpected, and for the opponent, it's hard to identify the win condition is Graveyard at first. Use that to your advantage. Versus Graveyard Poisons, he likes to trap the opponent by using a Musketeer in the back, so they have to poison it, and then he can go Mini PEKKA, Graveyard, Freeze on the opposite side. So there you go, guys. Those are the deck tips. He said, in general, you can be very aggressive with the Mini PEKKA if you know your opponent doesn't have any swarm troops. Don't be afraid to be aggressive. And there you have it, guys. And by the way, guys, another side note here, as we're already into this match quite a ways, thank you so much for the video game recommendations in yesterday's video. I asked you guys for some video game recommendations, and man, egg on my face, because I was like, I don't have a ton of time, but I got The Witcher 3. And like so many of you guys, rightfully so, gave it to me in the comments. You're like, dude, if you don't have a lot of time, then why the heck did you get Witcher 3, right? Because that's like a super time-consuming game, and that's why I've had it for about 6 months now, maybe longer, and I haven't even played it because I'm intimidated by it, and I don't have that much free time. I can probably allocate 45 minutes a day to a game, so keep that in mind. I did jot down, oh, we got a Mini PEKKA to the tower here, guys. Tower's down. GG's. Not GG's yet, whole minute of double elixir to go. But I did jot down some of the games which I saw multiple people suggesting I play. Final Fantasy VII Reboot. Dude, I was a big fan of the Final Fantasy VII originally. Back when it came out. It was one of the only Final Fantasies I actually played. I played the original, I played the Nintendo and then the Super Nintendo, but I actually never got into Final Fantasy beyond Final Fantasy VII. I did love the game. I just, you know, went to college and you know, just started doing things other than playing video games a lot. Dark Souls 3, Undertale, God of War, Detroit, Uncharted, Hollow Knight, and Mount and Blade Warband and Bannerlords. Those are the games that a lot of people were suggesting I play, on top of the ones that I already own, Witcher 3, and of course, I love basketball, so NBA 2K as well. And as a matter of fact, I can't wait to watch the Jordan documentary. I'm behind 2 episodes, but I can't wait to watch The Last Dance as well. So anyway, wow, enough Ash personal life, guys. But as you guys know, just trying to update you on my media consumption here during COVID quarantine time. We go in with the Graveyard Freeze there. We score a bunch of damage off that left tower. And now it looks like, yeah, kind of anybody's game here. Graveyard comes down along with the Knight in the pocket. We have Mini PEKKA at the ready for that Knight. We have an Ice Golem there that's going to stymie that Baby D in the left-hand lane. Nice defense, all things considered, by Fetty. Not a bad podcast, all things considered. We have an Earthquake down on the King Tower, the Bomb Tower, the Ice Whiz, and the Princess Tower. 1391 remaining on the weak side tower of the opponent, although we do have some damage to the King Tower as well. Here we go with the Mini PEKKA again, Musketeer. We need that Hunter back on defense. Actually, Hunter at the bridge. Scratch that. Can we take down that Baby D? We do. And nice job defending the Princess Tower, targeting the skeletons, not targeting the tanks for that Graveyard. We're going to go Earthquake Cycle here, baby. Earthquake Cycle now, 1124 remaining on the weak side tower. Musketeer's going to get one shot off against that Bomb Tower before it is destroyed. Now let's see. Do we go in here? We have not been aggressive here. I don't think we've used... Okay, here it is. Graveyard time. We have freeze in hand. Poison comes down. We're not going to freeze here. When they have going against graveyard poison, when you have graveyard freeze and no poison, usually you'd think that wouldn't be the scenario you're looking for here, right? But we're making... So far, so good. Fire Spirits in the back. They're going to help out against those skeletons for a moment. Nice job again defending here by Fetty. 30 seconds remaining here, guys. In this match, a very slight damage advantage. Well, a decent damage advantage. We have freeze in hand. Bar Barrel comes down against our Muskie. Not going to use it. I mean, there's no reason to use freeze here. We go with the Mini PEKKA in the back. That Mini PEKKA is going to intercept that Knight before it gets into tower range. Baby D here in the pocket. We got a Musketeer in the back, just like we talked about. Playing the Musketeer really, really low behind your King Tower, back against Graveyard defense. And there it goes. Earthquake comes down. The opponent has no elixir left. Nothing to do here. We're going to win on damage advantage. Let's see if we'll play one more match, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, here we go. Oh, against Lemon Tree. So it is. What a way to end the video. Man, I wish I could put this match at the beginning of the video. It's Lemon Tree 68. The Korean pro player, the Xbox. Yeah, see where my mind is? The Expo Phenom here, Lemon Tree 68. Starts out with a log cycled into our Fire Spirits. Unfortunately for them, it looks like this might be a stalemate to start things off here. Although we have a 3.5 elixir deck, it's not cheap, it's not cycle, but it's not expensive either. Will be interesting to see how long Fetty waits here. Now, this would be ideally the time I'd be telling you guys about the video games and whatever during a stalemate here, but eventually Lemon Tree bails me out with an Ice Wizard in the back. We respond with an Ice Golem, same lane. So Lemon Tree's playing the Ice Bow version. Still trying to get Carnage on. We've missed like 3 days now. We've been trying to record together for an hour of Icebow and Ladder, but keep having scheduling conflicts come up. So unfortunate there, but hoping to get him on as soon as he's available for you guys. A lot of requests for Carnage playing an hour of Icebow on Ladder. So here we go. Log comes down, finishing off the Musketeer, equalizing the damage, give or take 21 HP. And about 35 seconds or so remaining here in single elixir time before we up the ante here. One Fire Spirit connects. Every Fire Spirit does a decent amount of damage. Here we go. Let's see how we respond to this Expo, seeing the Earthquake is out of cycle. I think, what, 1 card away still? There's the Mini PEKKA. There's the Earthquake. There it is. Okay, we'll take care of those skeletons. The beautiful thing is Expo right now, if you hate Expo, if you love Expo, then it's not a great time to be playing Expo. If you hate it, it's a pretty good time to go against Expo because Earthquake is just in the meta more than it has ever been since the card's release. So I feel for Expo players actually right now. You can still have success with Expo. It's not dead. It's just not a great time with all the Earthquake going around. And here we go. It's going to be a Tesla and a Knight down. We're just going to go ahead and freeze that all up. Lemon Tree was ready for it. He goes with the NATO and the log, but between the NATO, the log, what is this? 5, 9, 12 elixir he had to use to stop that push there. We're going to go in with the Earthquake, which actually now does damage the hidden Tesla while it is hidden. So something to note there. You guys saw it on your screen. By the way, Tornado is going to be receiving, it sounds like, a pretty big nerf. Stay tuned to this channel later on in the week. I'll have an exclusive Supercell interview for you guys with Seth, the game designer, talking about what he plans on doing to the Earthquake spell and what it might mean for the game. So stay tuned for that again, hopefully later this week. So here we go. 5 seconds remaining here in this match, guys. 21-81. Ice Golem in front of the Hunter. Ice Wizard in the back for Lemon Tree. Prepping for potentially, setting up for another Graveyard Freeze here. Graveyard comes down. We are not going to freeze. Instead, we're just going to take that Earthquake value here. This one's probably going to go all the way, the whole stretch here, because it's going to be a battle of Spell Cycle at the end. Here's the first one, right? Rocket played by Lemon Tree, giving him the advantage here. Now, let's see what we do. How aggressive do we play after that rocket came down? Pretty aggressive. We go in with the Mini PEKKA, with the Ice Golem, with the Hunter. Are we going to freeze? We do freeze. Log comes down. In Hunter, can he get a shot off? Oh! Did you even see that, Ice Wizard? Ice Wizard absolutely annihilated there by the Hunter's shotgun to his face. Then he lives on. He gets one shot against that left tower as well. We're only 5 seconds away from triple elixir time. We go Earthquake consistently every single time. We're going to go Fire Spirits to finish off that Expo. Lemon Tree not wanting to respond, wanting to save the log for the Musketeer in the opposite lane. Here we go, guys. Triple elixir time. Now we're going to start loading troops here at the bridge, forcing out rockets against our tank troops for the graveyard rather than on our tower. We go with a nice freeze there again. 887 HP on that tower. It's going to take a few rockets. There's not enough time here right now for Lemon Tree. We're going to do the same thing. Keep stacking up troops at the bridge. Oh, nice rocket. NATO there. He does clip our Musketeer. She's dead. Okay, there is enough time. I stand corrected. All right, nice freeze there. We don't get the skeletons, though. Are we going to go Earthquake on the tower? No, we're not. Rocket does come down, though. Here it goes, 695. It's going to be a damage race here, guys. We got a Musketeer. We got a Graveyard down. 838. We have Freeze in hand. We have Earthquake in hand. 5 seconds remaining. Freeze comes down. Log comes down. Rocket, where's the rocket? It's not used. 130 HP remaining on that left tower. We come away, with the victory against Lemon Tree, one of the best players out there. So great victories against FatCat and Lemon Tree in today's video too. Ladder Beasts. Guys, that's going to do it for the video. Make sure you follow, again, Fetty on social media. Check him out. Thanks to Stats Royale for his player stats and profile, as I mentioned earlier. Thanks for using creator code CWA, guys. I really appreciate it. And a huge shout out to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Thank you for watching all the way till the end, and as always, take care, guys.